I am headed north on Highway 84 towards Abiquiu. So I'm really close to Bodie's. I'm going to the Red Horse Canyon today. It's probably another 4 miles from here, something like that, roughly. So there you go. I call this Death Highway. A lot of people die on this highway because people drive crazy. Actually, I'm driving a little crazy right now. I'm 5 miles over. Okay, well, all of a sudden people stop. Oh yeah, I want to turn here. Okay, that's all you get for now. I'll be back. Right is Bodie's. It's a general store that serves food too. And that mesa right there, I've been on top of that. Very cool view. So this is a hot spot on the weekend. A lot of people come here to eat, get gas and beer and whatever. So we're getting ready to go over the Chama River down here somewhere. Oh, it's under this bridge. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. I got about 3 more miles to go. My last video was too soon. Okay, so I won't post it. What you're looking for is what they call the Abiquiu Dome. It's an art studio on the left side of the highway. And up there is what I call the Abiquiu Pass that crosses over the Chama River. Very cool. Okay, there's the dome to the left side here. So here's where you got to pay attention. And it's been a year. So where's my road? Ah, here it is. Okay, so right over there. I shouldn't be stopping like this. Right over there is the dome. Okay, so then you go down this little road. Now, the first time I came here, I was not brave enough to go back in there, so I parked right here. So here you go. You take this road, and who knows what kind of shape it's in? I guess we'll find out. So far, so good. This is probably why I was a little concerned about driving back in here, but now that I do more four-wheeling and stuff, not a whole lot bothers me. I used to be scared to cross the river. Okay, so people dump here. It kind of looks dump-free right now. So we're going to call this the cul-de-sac. Oh, somebody made a new road. Okay, you can park right here, but I'm going to go explore this road first. I usually park right in here, and then you start hiking down this canyon. So you get. Well, I end up coming up just a little bit higher. There is actually, somebody cut a road in down there to where you can drive into the wash. But what's the fun in that? So there's a very tippy top of Penernal. Cool beaners. It gives you an idea. And right down there is the Abiquiu Dome. So you can actually zoom in on Abiquiu and you go past Bodie's on Google Earth and you'll see that dome. She's an artist. I can't remember her name. So, okay, truck, be safe. Here we go, rock and roll. I'm gonna make my way down to the wash and I'll get back to you. Funny. I almost dropped my camera. I'm not using my phone. I hate phones. Okay, I'm in the wash. Back here. This is what it looks like. I'll try not to drop you. So this is just a wash here. And it takes a bit for it to get cool looking. But once we start seeing the yellows and reds and orange and the white, then you know you're in the zone. Although these walls here are pretty cool. They're just amazing. Well, the water's good. And how high it got. Kind of scary as hell. Oh, look at that. That would make a nice wall around my property. It's pretty solid. Let's see. Watch it don't fall down. Hard as rock. Haha. Funny. Okay. So you get. Well, you know, I make a video of this hike about once a year. I only hope that they keep getting better instead of worse. I just bet if I was to learn how to look for fossils, this would be the place to find them. Because, you know, that's thousands of years cut with wind and water. And the tree's still surviving. Yeah, I need to go to the Ghost Ranch, and they have a place there that you can learn about fossils, I believe. It'd be wise of me. I mean, I might know them when I see them, but, you know, the problem is I don't know what to look for. You know, what's a sign of it? And I'm not really a rock person. No, don't get me wrong, I love rocks. You know, I know a girl that she does this kind of thing. I should ask her. Maybe get some ideas. I'm sure this is the place to find them. Okay, enough talking. Get back to walking. Did I make a mistake by coming up here? You know, sometimes you just follow other people's trails and they kind of turn out crappy. But no, this is going to be alright. Later. I'm feeling my legs today. It's Sunday? Yeah, Sunday I went for a crazy hike. Had this plan to go on top of a mesa. And it turned into basically it was so steep, kind of climbing on my hands and knees for, I don't know, 40 yards. Well, maybe not 40 yards, it seemed like it. Probably more like 40 feet. Exaggerating a little bit. Yeah, it took a toll on my legs. But no pain, no gain. Get back at it. You know? Rocky road. Okay, I'll be back. Hey, it's so hard to see out here. I'm getting hot. I'm going to start peeling clothes off. Okay, here you got to start paying attention. This is when your little world is going to change. Now, you're going to stay to the right, and it dead ends. Excuse me, sunflower seeds. It's well worth the little hike in. But you see that little path there? That's a trail up. That's the main trail. So I'll take you in here first. I gotta let you go and cough. I'm eating some sunflower seeds and going down the wrong pipe. Okay, I'm back. I didn't die. Maybe a little bit. Okay. Now's when you start seeing color. And just crazy rock formations. So when the water comes through here, who knows how old this is? A million years. You know, I think this all used to be under the ocean anyway. Many, many moons ago. See, now you're starting to see the yellow. Like I said, this is worth coming back to. It's just a short little jaunt in. A little jaunt. I'm going to go up here and take off some clothes for sure. I got too many shirts on. I usually wear 3 shirts. Okay. Cool. Water made that too. You can see it's like a little funnel. It comes rushing down. I bet it's pretty amazing to watch. And you could sit up there and watch it. Hello? Yeah, no echo. Okay, that's all you get for now. I'm going to make a little short climb. Okay, then you just climb up that. It's no big deal. But I kind of like to have one of my hands free. I got a stick in one. In case you do take a spill. You need to save yourself. Colors are amazing. So eventually I'm going to be up there. So I'm going to go back to that other trail that went up. So this is just a little, call it what you want. And there's a little archway up there. And I will show you once I get up there. Amazing colors. And see people been carving into the sandstone. What's new? Kind of reminds me of the Box Canyon at the Ghost Ranch. But much, much smaller. The Box Canyon is much cooler too because there's water oozing out of the walls. Very cool. Happy trails. I'll get you later. Hey. I'm walking out of this little canyon here, and then we're gonna, me and my stick and I are gonna go up. Let's see how this turns out. I don't have a selfie stick. Well, I have a stick, but it's for myself, not for the camera. Okay, so here, a lot of people probably go right on past this and just go in there and think that, oh, this is the end. Cool. Well, it's the tip of the iceberg. I'm not sure how far I'll go today. I got multiple injuries. Sucks getting old. I got 2 screwed up wrists and I displaced the muscle in my arm. So this guy here is not where it's supposed to be. Whatever. I should go have it checked out. Oh, we're gonna go win. Okay, I'm gonna let you go. Here's the top of the canyon. Hey. Well, the zoom on my camera's not working. I think I got it full of sand the other day when I was sliding down off that mesa. I mean, literally sliding on my house. Oh. Okay, this is looking down where we were at a few minutes ago. And there's a little archway. Oh, I guess I might have to break out my phone for a zoomer. And there's looking to the southwest, more pretty much direct west. So I'm going up a little more, then I'll go down, then I'll go back up, and then I'll go back down, something like that. Yeah, it's a series of up and downs. Very cool. Okay, say goodbye. Oh, look, it's trying to zoom. That's all you get. Walk with me. We're still going. Color's going to change. Right now it's really yellow. Yellow, reddish, orange. New Mexico red, we're going to call it. Kind of a rusty red. You know what? I might have made another mistake. I think I was supposed to go up. I was. Anyway, this is another cool canyon. Yeah, I blew it. I was supposed to go up back there, but these colors will suck you in without you really realizing it. Yeah, I've done this hike multiple times, but I'm supposed to be up. Oh well. So we'll go back and go up. Simple. Can't believe I did that. Talking, not paying attention. You can see this is another water trail. So that's cool to come back in here and show you. It's gonna take 4 hours to upload this. And that rock made it that far and it stopped. All you get. Okay, I had to look at my screen on my camera to make sure I was on the right mode. Okay, here's where I screwed up. Why did I screw up? I just missed my turn. But it's well worth going back in there. You got to pay attention right in here. I know right in here. Where is that? It's right here. So again, you got to look for a bald path. Now back in there, I could have went up out of the canyon, and I have done it before. Freaked my granddaughter and her boyfriend out a little bit, but once they did it, it made them realize that they can do more. But I decided to take the easy way out. So there's a faint path in here. You just got to really, really pay attention. I mean, it's hard to even see. There's a fair amount of foot traffic now compared to 3 years ago. But you can kind of see there's a little path here. So your goal is to get up on top of that. And then, like I said, you go down again. So just watch your step. You know, it's a little slippery rock, maybe. So every day is a different day. But, okay, head up here. This trail is not marked. Well, none of us really marked. But nobody made a rock cairn. Maybe I will when I come back down. Even though it's a no-no. So you scramble up this. It's not a big deal. And keep going. Until you start going down again. Yeah, this hike's a little bit of a workout. A lot of ups and downs. And climbing over rocks and stuff. So now you can see a path here. Okay, I'm gonna let you go for now. Up there between those trees, if you know what you're looking for, there's a light spot. And that would be the trail. It's hard, sometimes hard to see trails and rocks. But once you do them a few times, you start to know what to look for. It's just a hair lighter than everything else. I'm out of breath. Later. I'll be back. Still out of breath. I come up from down there. So, a little ways. Here's the trail. See, now you can really see it up here. Look at the colors. Okay, so that's the canyon I took you down in earlier. Gotta kind of watch it when you're filming so you don't slip and fall. That would really suck. Somewhere along here I came up with my granddaughter. It was a little sketchy but fun. And I'm seeing up in there, see if my zoom will work, probably not. Up in there, just a hair above the yellow, is a cave. Arr. Could be a mountain lion. Probably up there watching me. Yeah, I'm not gonna eat that old fart. He'd be tough. Tough and wrinkly. Okay, I'm gonna let you go for a minute. I need some pictures. It's a dinosaur or a fish. Oh, it's a shark. See the fin there? And there's an eye right down. I hope you don't bite me when I go by. Later. Yeah, I'm thinking right in here is where we came up. It is a little sketchy. But I don't remember exactly how we got up out of there, but we climbed up that bank, rocky bank. And we might have came up right here. Looks like the best shot right there. Anyway, the look on their face. But then the look on their face after what they accomplished. It's like, wow, we just did that. And, you know, now it's second nature. You just do it. You know, you can scare yourself to death, and people do that. They freak out about everything. Look at all the colors. Yeah, buddy. Okay, now we're going down. I probably only go an 1/8 mile in there. I don't know. Like I said, you can go a long, long ways. But I'm a little bit rusty on longer hikes. 3 or 4 miles is just about right for this old man. I can do 8, but I'm going to have a pretty good goal in mind to push myself to that limit, because it is pushing myself. That last 2 miles is hell, usually. It all depends on where it's at. Now, the last 8-mile hike I did was in a wash by the house, and yeah, it was pretty hard. Walking in the sand is horrible. I think snow is better. Mud sucks too. And rocks are all right. You just gotta, you know, see, like what I'm doing. I'm not going real fast because I don't do skateboards. With the younger generation, they just slide on through it or take off running when they start to fall. I used to watch my grandson do that all the time. Foot tracks. Okay, here's the top side of the wash when I was down there, the dead end. So here's the funnel. Let's look at that beautiful color. Okay, I'm going in this way. I'll be back. I'm still going. So now it's starting to get a different red. Starting to get warm. Not a hike you want to do when it's 90 degrees out. I think it might be in the 60s. I'm still sweating peanuts. And sunflower seeds. Oh, I'm spitting sunflower seeds. Sorry. Again, cool rock formations. Foot traffic. Kind of looks like maybe a woman or a small man. But you know, there's a lot of women that are not scared to go out all by themselves. Probably more women than men that have more of a sense of adventure nowadays. So this is what I have to look at. I keep tripping over rocks. Okay, I'm gonna let you go because I gotta watch what I'm doing. Happy trails, man. This spot's kind of cool. Might be a little wind in here. The wind does blow through here. Look at all the air holes. Very cool, cool. I'm not quite sure how much further I'm going to go today. I like to do this for somebody because it motivates me to go further, usually. But then some days, yeah, just go for it. I don't know. Who knows? I might. I'm getting kind of hungry, though. So I need to go to the grocery store today. I like to prepare meals that will last me 3 days. I think I'm starting to see some deer hoofs hoofing. Okay, well, I'll probably go around one more bend. Although it is pretty cool. The redness somewhere back in here, people have found petroglyphs, but I don't know where. Okay, that's all you get for now. I can see for miles and miles and miles. Oh yeah. I'm still going. Obviously. Right. Okay, I just killed the battery. I haven't done that for a while. Either I didn't have it charged, or I took 400 pictures. I don't think I took 400 pictures yet, but I've been taking a lot of videos too. I haven't been using my camera much because I haven't been hiking much. You know, when I hike, I take between 200 and 500 pictures a hike, depending on the hike. I'm still behind a deer. Could be an elk too. I'm not gonna go much further. I know I keep saying that. There's just one point I want to see. Try to get a guesstimate on where it might be. It's pretty cool back in there though. That's tempting. Huh. Oh yeah, it's like a little city. I may have to go there. Okay, I'm going to go this way just a little more. Then I'm going to backtrack and go up in there. Because I can. Yeah, that way out there. Let's see if I can zoom. It's probably going to be windy. That looks real interesting. But that's another mile or two out. To get myself tuned up. I would definitely like to go up there. As bad as. Right now, I'm going to go around this guy into a little cove, canyon, whatever. So you get. Now from the wash, this area caught my eye, and I still got a little ways to go. I don't think I can go much further. Oh, never say that. There's a spot right here. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna go up this wash a bit. Get a little higher. Watch your step. Here we go. Rock and roll. Out of breath. This is a little area that from the wash that caught my eye. I don't know why. Yes, I do. It's beautiful. I think I might go up there a little ways. Is that cool way back there? I know someplace back in here is what they call Copper Canyon. And I'm thinking it might be back in there. I'm definitely going to have to find a way. I think there's a way to cut through there. That's got to be close to the elementary school. Is that the horse I'm thinking of? And if I had the energy, I'd go up on that next ridge over there. I'm starting to wear out. Well, I just climbed from the wash up to here. And that was not a bad workout, but a little bit of a workout. Like I said, I'm out of shape. Better in shape than most 40 years old, but I'm still out of shape. In my eyes, I should be able to do a hell of a lot more than what I've been doing. Let's go up here and see what we can see. Maybe I'll go down this way. I could even go higher. Very cool. Yeah, that looks real interesting over there. I think I am going to go up a little higher here so I can see better. But the wind's picking up, so I'm going to cut you loose. Later. And here I am, rocking like a hurricane. I came up to the high side for the view. Very cool. Those kind of look like hoodoos over there. They're pretty interesting. So the wash I came out of is down there, which means I got to go back down there. I might go down there from this side this time. Now I'm gonna head back. Oh, if I had it in me, I'd go another, whatever that is. I'm gonna call it 2 miles. Might not be that far, but it feels like it's that far. So this could have been a cool little hideout right here to attack the cowboys coming down to Arroyo. Yeah, I haven't seen any signs of Native Americans out here, but I do see a hair of the wind. I'm gonna let you go. Happy trails. Hey, I just came down from, not way up there, from this up there. I'm heading back. It's 12:38. We'll see how long it takes me to get back to my truck. I'm back in the wash again. I should make pretty good time. Okay, so 12:38. I'm gonna say it's gonna take me an hour. Sorry about the wind. Later. Well, we're at that point again. I just walked the wash quite a ways, and here you got to pay attention again, because you can't go that way. Well, you could if you're a rock climber and you have the gear, but you gotta go up this little trail here. That is cool. So you go up this faint trail here. The wind sucks, so I'm gonna shut you off. Hey, I'm back to my truck. It is, 1:15. So I started at 12:38. So I'm out of gas. I was about maybe a mile and a half in, something like that. But I was booking it a little bit in the wash, so I could have been making that good a time. I'm gonna call it a mile and a half, roughly. A green rock. Cool. There's so many rocks to look at. I'm so confused. I wouldn't know where to start. So I'm just not gonna look today. So it is now lunchtime. And I should be getting my headlights in today. So I put those taillights in a week or so, 2 weeks ago. So I'm making my little Red Devil mine, because these big yellow things sticking out in the front are ugly. Now I want to get a different bumper, more than I can put a winch on, but they're pushing $600. Not saying I'm not going to. So anyway, it is lunchtime. So Highway 84 is right down there. And then Bodie is like 3 miles up the road. So happy trails. Later. Okay, I'm going to call it the Chalma River Overlook. Did I say that good? So, there's a road down there. And I have taken it from down there. But I didn't go very far. As it goes, sorry, traffic. The road goes all along the river. Someplace down there I missed it. I think I'm going to go back down and look, because that'll get me back down there. Back there in that corner. That's the road that takes you to the dam. Or you can go up around all that, and it'll take you all the way to Bodie's. It's a sweet ride. Okay. It's my truck. Gotta go. Lunch at Bodie's. Chimichangas. I don't want to pay for it anyway. I'm going to anyway. Pretty good. Okay, that's all you get.